Discerning Discipleship and Discipline. Good morning. Prayers and well wishes for you and your family. I hope you were able to enjoy the preview of fall weather that we experienced here, and I pray that you weren't fooled too badly, as we still probably have several hot days to come before we actually get cool weather. We're 2 weeks into the football season, and the college season got started in earnest this weekend as well. There are several more weeks of the ebb and flow, ups and downs, that are the headache and jubilation that awaits anyone that supports or is a fan of a sports team. Having said that, I can relate our last few weeks of messages to this process. Wanting someone that you really have no control over to recognize and reciprocate your feelings and actions of devotion, only to really realize that they only do what they want to do, and you have to just deal with your issues on your own anyway. This week, I want to stress the concept of self-determination and also the idea of doing what you can and or should do for any particular situation, and then trying to be at peace with whatever happens. Now, this is not an easy thing to do because we are creatures that are built around emotions, and we are totally at the mercy of how things make us feel. Now, we can separate ourselves from that process every now and again, but by and large, we react and respond based on how the person or situation makes us feel, and if we are hurt, we most often want others to hurt as well. When your favorite team loses or doesn't play well, the person you are dependent on to make good choices makes really questionable ones, or someone just flat out does things that all parties involved know are wrong and spiteful. We have to pray for guidance to be able to respond in a way that will address the issue, but at the same time allows us to maintain some semblance of peace. We are the writers of our story, and the moment you let someone else tell it or we fail to make the correction, we will most assuredly be frustrated and or disappointed. The encouragement is for us to do all we can to find that special place in these situations where we can address and rectify an issue to the satisfaction of ourselves, and also correct any behaviors on the part of those we are dealing with so that we can live with at worst and be proud of at best. I will be the first to admit that sometimes I do a poor job of speaking up and expressing my dissatisfaction with a situation, but it seems that in my mature state, that's code for getting old. I tend to not be as concerned with the fallout as it relates to relationships, or even what the feasibility of keeping a job is, because I am confident that I have many traits that others will truly appreciate having access to. I say that to say that if you know your worth, then don't let it go on too long that you are producing at a high level and you don't receive the results you think you should. Self-determination is way more important than waiting on someone else to define who or what you are. You are a child of God. Act like it, because they can't take that from you. Only you and God can do that. Be blessed. Be.